It has been over 3 months since my last Minecraft hardcore update video, and since then we survived over 400 days and done a whole lot of work on the world. I'm quite proud of the progress I've made in these 400 days, and I'm actually quite surprised we haven't died yet. If you guys remember, back 3 months ago, we did beat the Ender Dragon, we have beat a Wither, and I've just been doing a lot of work on the area around our base just to make it look a lot better and progress through the game. So let's jump into this video and let's potentially go over some changes. I know the last video was a world tour, but I think we need another one before we jump back into the hardcore world. 400 days might not seem like that much to some people, but 400 days ago for me is quite an achievement. 400 days ago in Minecraft. How many times can I say that? But 400 days ago, we spawned in on this little island over here. We made our way to this village and we've made it our own. We've expanded it quite a lot. We've made a huge castle. We've made a whole bunch of new areas and new farms and done so much in this world already. And I'm really excited because on 500 days in this world, as you can see down here, we're at 439 right now. At 500 days, I'm going to update to 1.20 or the new update. I forget which one it is at now. And we're going to do a stream and a whole video based on what I can find in the new update. I want to go find the sniffers. I want to go get frogs, even though frogs are available right now. But I want to find all the cool mobs and bring them back to my area over here. Now, I don't remember exactly what I showed off in episode 11 when we did 250 days plus, but basically we'll start over here away from our starter house. We have our little sheep farm over here, which is completely automated. It just triggers a redstone reaction or redstone chain reaction and allows the shears to automatically shear the sheep, and then there's an observer watching the grass block. So this is basically a really easy, simple design just to get me some wool. We have a little guy in here that is basically trapped in here forever. He's in quarantine, but he's our little wool trader. Nothing special about that guy. His trades are pretty normal. He's not even a converted zombie. He's just a straight up villager. We have our little chicken farm that I haven't turned into the TFC, the Tox Fried Chicken yet, but this thing has just been going ever since the episode 6, I believe we built it. So it's been a long time running and it's not super efficient, but it does the trick. I never use chicken anyway. Over here we have our automated sugarcane farm. It's the most simple design that I found online. It basically triggers when one of the sugarcane grows too much, breaks them all, and then the minecart hopper drops it over here in the docking station. We have another one underneath our world down there. There's a lot of farms over here too, but over here we have a very scuffed looking pumpkin farm. Now this thing basically has one growing in here. Once it grows, the observer triggers a redstone reaction which breaks it, drops it into this chest, and we have a whole system over here that is triggered from that one reaction. And over here it collects more pumpkins as well, which is pretty great. So if you guys remember, we had a very simplified storage room here. We've outgrown it. There's still a lot of items down here that's just kind of left over from the previous, or when we had our base here previously. And down here is where we have the second sugarcane farm, just because we need lots of sugarcane for trades. I did build a little fish farm in here, but I don't really think it worked that great. I don't think you can automatically farm fish in XP anymore, which is unfortunate. So we never really use it. And then of course down here we have our insane cave system, which I've pretty much drained of resources, and we've just continuously mined down there when I need to. So that is basically the starter area, and then we start moving on to some of the more advanced areas, like this little AFK pod that I made for myself. It's pretty unique, it's pretty rare. You just chuck the blocks here and that's it. It's pretty great. Pretty rare to see these like anywhere in a hardcore world, but I have one for myself. Over here we have a villager area. Now the villager farmers harvest the materials and they try and give it to this dude or this villager in here, and they get sucked up by the hopper. That's not a paid actor at all. That's a real villager that just did that on camera. So as you can see, we're collecting a lot of resources, which I'm going to be using to make a full emerald beacon. I don't know by what time frame, but eventually I'd like to have a full emerald beacon, which I think would be really cool. And then we have a pretty standard iron farm over here. This thing doesn't run too fast, but As someone in a survival world, or the hardcore world, the only thing I really need to make is beacons. And we have 4 in here and 1 over there. So the iron, if I need it, I just AFK for a little while. And then we get into the village. Now, one of my favorite buildings in this whole entire world is my library over here. And we have like an automatic villager farm here. We chuck them carrots and they breed. This pod is kind of just getting filled so I can release them one day once we've expanded this whole village, and we can, yeah, populate the village quite a bit. And then over here we have our library, which I just mentioned before. I love the inside of here. I love the outside. And then we have our little trading hall, which isn't super spectacular. I mean, the villagers aren't converted from zombies at all. They haven't been bitten by zombies. They're just standard villagers. So there is a very broken villager farm that I'm working on at the moment for a trading hall, and I'm going to be using that more soon, but that's a work in progress. But I'm kind of sick of using a lot of paper and a lot of carrots and things to get emeralds, so soon enough we're going to be just ripping off these villagers and getting a lot. So the villagers they've actually bred on their own outside of the farms too, which is pretty crazy. So we have quite a few villagers around. I'm hopeful once we finish a lot of these buildings that they're just going to populate the whole thing, and we could just see them kind of expanding the village a little bit. So once we come up here, we've got a few more little villager houses, nothing too special, nothing too great. We have one of the towers, and I'll go up to the castle in a second, but we have a cow farm over here, which is more for looks than actual using the cows. I might start breeding them a little bit more in here, but we have an automated cow farm over there, which I forgot to show you guys. But this is more just for looks. I thought it would be nice to have like a little cow paddock here, just with a few cows in there, just to make it look like pretty, fill up some space. We have some more villager houses, and then we have a big farm over here. Now this thing is slowly getting filled by the villager over here. There's only one that actually stays over this area. That's this guy here. And he's been kind of spreading this out for me and farming it, which is quite cool. And then we'll go into this area first. This right here is the nether portal room, and I decided to stick the beacon right in the middle, and I've since added 3 more, so it's kind of off-centered, so I might have to add the full 9 in here just to expand it out. But this is also like a brewing station. I don't really do much of the brewing or anything like that. The first ever enchanting room that I actually put into this world is up here. Oop. Okay, we fell. There is an enchanting station up there, as you can see. That's the first ever one that I put in this world. And we will quickly sleep, because I think we might have some bad things after us if we don't sleep. So this kind of pathway leads back down to our spawn area. I want to do a lot more out here, like make some more automatic farms and stuff. But this is the most recent addition to the world. We've added a second villager breeder up here. This thing is just going to pump out villagers for our secret project, which is going to be a zombie villager conversion area. So we're going to have some zombies down here that are going to basically kill the zombies, turn into villager zombies, and we're going to convert them back and benefit off their cheaper trades, which is going to be super cool. So this is a work in progress. I'm going to turn this into a massive factory. It's going to look really cool in the long run, but the main thing that I've been working on the last maybe 150 days is mostly AFKing. I will be honest, it's mostly AFKing to get materials, but the castle build up here is probably one of my favorite builds I've ever done in Minecraft. I just love how it's come together. We have a beautiful entrance with a nice little garden and little water feature. This thing looks pretty cool. I really like it. We come up here, we've got a lot of empty space which I need to try and fill. So over here we've got nothing yet, but then over here we have Bones, I think his name is. I don't actually remember if we named him or not. We didn't. Okay, I think we were going to do that on a stream, but I forgot. But we just have our little stable over here, so I'm going to add some more horses eventually. And then we just got some kind of chests and barrels and stuff to try and fill up some space before we go into the main area. So we have the Kingdom of Felicity, so we have to walk this way. I have a little entrance here that leads into this area and then goes through to the main area of the castle, but this whole area has been a massive work in progress. I had a bunch of chests here originally, and on streams people kept saying it was ugly, so I've tidied this area up and a lot of our items are actually inside. So we have a beautiful pathway that leads down to a nice little view of the village over here. So like once I finish this kind of project, I want to expand the houses out here, maybe make some more farms, kind of like the cow farm here, maybe make some stables and things out here, put a big tower up here, and then I want to kind of build kind of like a retaining wall around this whole area, so we have no chance that mobs can come up and get us. And then the pretty pathway leads inside the castle. There's not much on the outside yet, but inside the castle is my main storage area. As you can see here, we have a big Toxplicity face. As you can see here, that's my face. That is me. And then we have just like a room basically. It doesn't look amazing, but I didn't know what else to put on the walls or anything. But we have all our items here. I'm slowly expanding and gonna fill this whole thing in. A lot of the other blocks go straight into the build, so we don't really have many resources at the moment. So I do need to go on a bit of a grinding session to get that up. We have our throne room, so we can come in here and sit on our throne and talk to all our villagers and things when they come in here. Which I want to add some like villagers in here to create some life. Maybe make a couple little farms or something. But yeah, we have a lot of these rooms that I've yet to do anything with. And we'll go up to the top of the castle real quick. So we have a couple of different levels to the castle. We have this room in here, which nothing's been done yet. This leads up to the tower, which I'll take you up there in a second. And then we can keep going up to another room, which this is going to be potentially just like a bedroom for myself or something. And we can see down into the village from up here, down into where we've kind of been working the last 150 days. And then once you go up even further, I think I want to make this room up here into just a whole map room. I want to have the map of the world or the map of this area up here, kind of like a war room in a sense. So we're going to put it maybe up there or on a table. I think it's going to be cool up here because, you know, this is going to be where we kind of see our village. And if we get attacked, we can kind of use this room to kind of watch out from everything, and if people try and attack us, we can finish them off quite easy up here. So I will take you into the tower. The view from the tower is pretty amazing. This is one of the main builds that I've been working on more recently, because I just wanted to finish off the structure of the castle before we started adding a lot in. And there's a lot of structures that I still need to build around this place, which is quite annoying. It's quite a huge build, but yeah, this is the view, which is pretty incredible. A lot of work has been done, and I'm actually quite proud of myself sticking to it and keeping on working on this world. So, I need to add some more slabs in there, but yeah, you can kind of see where all the soldiers will be walking. I need to finish off that castle area down there, kind of just a divider wall so we can have the villagers nice and safe. But I think we have some more over here that I want to do. So yeah, we've got a lot of space over here that I want to work with, and we want to build a lot of pathways and things. So you can't actually see behind up here, but we can chuck on the elytra and fly over there, I guess. I don't have a gunpowder farm or anything yet, which is quite risky. But yeah, once we, oh, it didn't want to work. Okay, there we go. That worked a bit better. So yeah, through here we have some more towers that we need to fix up and finish off to prevent mobs coming in, but we might build a nice dock out here eventually. I have a lot of plans for buildings around here that I want to get to, but I think it looks pretty cool. The backside looks kind of bare for now, but once we add some more towers and things around, I think it will look pretty cool. But overall, this hardcore world has treated me well. I've done a lot of work, and it's probably the longest. It is the longest I've ever spent in a Minecraft world, a single Minecraft world, but it's also the longest I've ever survived not dying, which is absolutely crazy to me. We do have a ender farm, and we do have a little bit of stuff in the nether, but they're not really that important. I do want to do an end build eventually, and I do want to make like a full with a skeleton farm so we can get more beacons. At the moment, I'm just kind of farming them myself. And we managed to get lucky and have 5 beacons in this world, which is pretty cool. So Yeah, I don't know. This is just a big update from back in episode 11 when we survived 250 days. But the next video, hopefully we're over 500 and we can explore 1.20 together. I feel like that would be really special. So I am going to be returning to making videos more regularly, not just the Valorant funny moment videos, even though I really do enjoy making them. I have missed playing Minecraft, streaming Minecraft, and making Minecraft videos, and also a lot of Pokemon related content. So when this video goes out, I'm not sure when it's going to be, but I'm going to be posting a lot of questions in the YouTube community section, just based around games that you guys might want to see me play or things you might want to see me do. So there's a lot of things that I want to play. Like I want to play through Pokemon Scarlet and Violet again. I want to try out Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I feel like that's going to be super fun if we try that out. And I also want to get back into playing Minecraft more regularly. So if that's doing projects in this hardcore world or playing other games related to Minecraft, like maybe Hypixel games, or even just waiting and streaming some of the hardcore stuff, I feel like that would be quite fun as well. So I do want to return to Twitch streaming, but I'm also going to be trying to do a lot of YouTube streams as well, just so we can get a lot of stuff done, because this hardcore world was originally for all of us, like the whole community from my channel, to just kind of band together and build what we wanted to build and kind of get some projects done that everyone wanted to see. So I'm really excited to jump back into making more videos more regularly. So if you guys are hyped for some more hardcore Minecraft, let me know down below what you want to see in this world, and let me know as well what you've been up to in the last few months, because I know I haven't been super active apart from posting Valorant videos here and there, but I'm going to be coming back and playing some more games soon. So how have you guys been? Let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.